Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you for all of your support, all of your likes, all of your shares, all of your comments. If you are interested in a private reading, please just click on my website. I do have it linked below in the description bar. Lastly, I am on social media, so I am now on Facebook. If you're interested in liking my page on Facebook, please do. I am also on Instagram, and if you are interested in receiving a daily Oracle guidance message, I do draw and upload a daily Oracle guidance card every single day to my Instagram account. So if you're interested in that, then please head over and follow me on Instagram. Oh, and one last thing, for these general tarot forecasts, you should always be sure to watch not only your sun sign, but also your moon sign and your rising sign. If you happen to not know what your moon or rising sign are, I do have linked in the description bar below a website that actually can calculate that for you for free. So I wish you all a wonderful week. Just stay tuned for the reading. Hi Pisces, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of March 7th through the 13th. This is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. So Pisces, let's get started. All right, Pisces, I do have the wheel at the bottom of the deck, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is turning for you, Pisces. Very nice. This is a very blessed, fortunate energy that's with you this week, Pisces. So the wheel is turning. So, very interesting. So the Wheel of Fortune is destiny. This is good luck, good fortune. Now, the overall energy for the entire week is actually the Seven of Cups, which can sometimes represent many different options that you might have in front of you. But this also can show me that you have all of these different desires. And I do feel like the wheel is turning in regards to something that you're desiring, something that you've been dreaming of, Pisces. Now, I'm starting out with the Nine of Wands. And all of your cards are very positive. And the Nine of Wands is not a negative card whatsoever. But if I had to choose, a card that is like the most negative, it would be this one within the spread. So I think that the wheel is turning for many Pisces that might have been patiently waiting on something. Because the Nine of Wands is all about waiting. Starting to feel a little hopeless in regards to what you're waiting on. This is a person who's tired, who's exhausted, who's been waiting on something, still persevering, still standing strong, but they're getting a little tired. They're starting to feel hopeless in regards to what they're waiting on. So I do think that in regards to the wheel being here, I think the wheel is turning in regards to something you've been waiting on. Maybe even some Pisces, something you were feeling hopeless with. And I do feel like with the Seven of Cups being here, this is something that you've been desiring, something you've been dreaming of. Now, underneath the Nine of Wands, I have the Six of Swords, which is kind of showing me that you're moving away from this. You're moving away from having to wait and from feeling hopeless. You're seeing some progression this week, I feel, Pisces. Definitely. The Six of Swords is a very positive card. This is you moving away, moving out of stormy waters and moving into much more calmer, harmonious waters. So this is a very positive energy. This is, you moving forward, either moving forward with your life in some way or physically moving. So if you've had to wait in regards to moving, this is you actually taking control and moving forward. I have the Strength card here as well, which is all about control. So Pisces, you are incredibly strong. You have that inner strength, you have that courage, but you also, I feel for some Pisces, that you're taking control. And honestly, destiny is on your side. The wheel is turning, you're taking control, you're sick of waiting, you're moving forward. And I feel like for many of you, you're moving forward with focus, determination. You have the King of Swords here. And the man on the Six of Swords is looking directly over at this King of Swords. And he's looking directly over here at the future. So I feel like this is, for many of you, this is your energy. This is you very focused, very determined on what it is that you want. For many of you, it's what you've been desiring. It's what you've been dreaming of. You have your eye on the prize. This is a strong man, a strong person, a strong character. This is someone with a lot of willpower, a lot of strength. And he has a lot of the same characteristics as the Emperor. So this is you, having your eye on something. You know what you want. You're very logical. And this is you actually, I feel, determined to get it. And he's actually looking directly over here at the Eight of Wands, which is an energy that's very positive. It's things looking up and things moving forward. So for many of you, that's what you've been waiting on. With the Nine of Wands, you've been patient. The wheel is turning. Now you get to take control, move forward. Things are starting to happen quickly with the Eight of Wands here. This is that hasty energy. Things happening even suddenly. You can see the man here, he looks surprised, because the Eight of Wands also can represent communication coming in suddenly. So for some Pisces, this is you receiving that unexpected communication. So some communication could be coming in quickly, unexpectedly, but if that's the case, it's very positive. Now, on top of the Eight of Wands, I have the Knight of Cups. So this could be an offer coming in, or just news, just communication coming in quickly. But with the Knight of Cups here, this can be something that, brings a lot of happiness to your heart. It's something that, brings you a lot of joy and, affects you on an emotional level. I do see the Knight of Cups as an energy as well of moving forward, moving towards your happiness. You have lots of cards or energies that represent you moving forward this week. You also have the Eight of Cups here. So you have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, you have the Eight of Cups, which is you moving towards your future. Yes, you can be leaving something behind that emotionally no longer serves you. For some of you, you're just simply moving forward. You're leaving the past behind and you're moving towards your future. Now, for some Pisces, a decision can be attached to this as well, because I have the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, this news that comes in unexpectedly can be a decision that's coming in. So if you've been waiting on a decision in regards to moving, or just simply in regards to moving forward, this can be that decision coming in. For other Pisces who they're not waiting on a decision, this can simply be you balancing. You might be juggling this week. If you are moving, you might have a lot going on. So you might be, just simply juggling one area of your life with another. I think that overall it's going to be, honestly, an amazing week for you. The wheel is turning. This is destiny. This is very blessed, fortunate energy that's on your side. And I feel like you know it. You're focused. You've already planned out the details. You know what you want, Pisces, with the energy of the King of Swords. And this is you persevering. This is you going after it, taking control. I really do like this, this energy that's with you this week, Pisces. Let me draw you an additional guidance card for Pisces for this upcoming week. What else does Pisces need to know? Pisces. All right. Akasha, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. I'm not sure if you pull this card a lot, Pisces, or it could be maybe another sign. There's a sign that gets this card all the time. All the time. But you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. What I'm getting with this card is someone might need your help this week, Pisces. You know, someone could come to you with a problem or something like that. Someone who just needs maybe a helping hand. You might have the ability to help that person. So just know that some Pisces might have, you know, a person that comes to them or needs their help in some way. I am getting that. Let me see here. For other Pisces, I think that you're just very spiritual beings, especially if you happen to get this card a lot. I know there's a sign. I'm not sure if it's you, Pisces, but there is a sign that gets this particular card for the weekly forecast more than anybody else. They pull it all the time. So I do feel like Pisces, you're very spiritual. Perhaps for some of you, your spirituality might have had something to do with you being patiently waiting in regards to your dreams. For some Pisces, you might have had to rely upon your spirituality for this. But I think, honestly, it's going to be a great week for you. The wheel is turning, and I love this energy that you have, Pisces. So I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.